Hello, today I'm just going to Today the topic is ultra running or running far or backyard ultra, I don't know. I will give you 10 tips on running an ultra. What can you think of? Most of the people that are watching my YouTube channel probably doesn't do ultra running. There's a small group of people that does ultra running and we're crazy. But I think maybe it is fun to watch. Sometimes I'm watching videos like swimmers, what do they train? A day in the life of like a cyclist. You can use these tips for if you're running far, like, I don't know, and maybe you're doing ultra running sometime in your life, and then these tips can help you. I will talk from two different aspects. I have run 4 ultras before and 3 of them was backyard ultras. So I'm not an experienced ultra runner or anything. I'm just giving you the tips that I have for the things that I've learned from my 4 ultras. Okay, so tip number 1. Charge your watch. If you're running with a watch, then charge it because it's going to run out of battery. If you want to run with your watch, then charge it and maybe have a power bank or something that you can have with you. It depends on what kind of ultra you're running, because it's a big difference between a backyard ultra and like a normal ultra when you're just running from one place to another or on a loop, or when you're not stopping, because backyard ultra is like a different concept. I think you already know what backyard ultra is, but for those who don't know, it's like the concept you're running 6.7 kilometers in 1 hour, and then the time that is over from that hour you can rest, so you can eat and you can change clothes and change shoes, and you have time and you don't have to carry your stuff with you. So that tip number 1 could be much easier. But tip number 2 is to have big shoes. When you are running for like 3, 4, 5 hours or more, then your feet, they're like getting 1 or 2 size bigger. Suddenly your shoes are too small and you don't know why, but it's because your feet get bigger when you're running far. If it's a backyard ultra, you can have like smaller shoes and then you can change to bigger shoes when your shoes are too small for you. And if you don't have bigger shoes, then you might get some blisters and stuff, so that isn't fun. Last time I ran an ultra, the thing that stopped me was that my shoes were too small, even though they were kind of big from the beginning, but it wasn't enough. Tip number 3, that's about food. The thing is that you have to eat a lot and you have to find the foods that are the best for eating a lot. So you have to have something that you like and then like most calories, because when it's ultra running, the one that can eat most calories will probably last longer, because it's often the energy deficiency that makes you too tired to continue. So just find the things that works for you. Tip number 4 is that you should eat easily digested food. So the first ultra I ran, I ate more like whole grain bread and I think dates, like dried fruit and stuff like that. And it did work, I did run far, but the next time I tried another tactic and I had like white bread and banana, like crackers and stuff like that. And it was some bread with some sugar in it, I think, so it was like both easily digested carbs and like super fast digested carbs. Sugar, that was like super fast, and then white bread, that's like kind of fast, and that worked better for me. I think if you can just drink like sports drink, and if that works for you, then I think that's actually better because you don't get as full. But for me it doesn't work because I can't stomach it. I think it's so disgusting. So maybe sometime in the future I can, and I hope I can, because I think I would be able to run like far if I could just live on sports drink, especially if you're running an ultra that you have to carry all your stuff with you, because on a backyard ultra you can just have all your stuff and you can have a lot of food. But if you have to carry all of it by yourself, then you have to find what's lightest for you, and then that's probably like sports drinks and bars. Everyone's different and everyone can handle food while running different. So I think it takes a few ultras to figure that out. Tip number 5, that is eat salt. So we're still on the food area because that's really important when you're running an ultra. I had like chips and pickles, and yeah, the crackers were salty, and it's really important to get in the salt because maybe you're not feeling it when you're running, but afterwards it can hit you in the face. You feel that you need salt, and if you feel that you need salt, then it's already too late. So eat salt while running, and electrolytes and stuff. You can have like this electrolyte drinks thing, and yeah, just get the electrolytes in, because otherwise maybe you can get like water poisoned or something. The 6th tip, that is still on food. Eat a lot of food the days after to properly recover, because it's really hard on your body to run an ultra. If you're eating properly and enough, just eat as much as you can. It doesn't matter what it is, just get in the calories, and then your body is going to take everything and heal with that food. If you don't have food, then the body can't heal as fast, and you're going to feel like really bad for really long. So if you want to heal fast, then you should eat as much as you can, basically. The 7th tip is to run slow. If it's a backyard ultra, then there's no point in running fast, because then you have to wait for such a long time. And if it's the normal ultra running, then if you're running fast, then you have to know that you can run fast, because otherwise you're going to crash. Take it a bit slower than you think. The 8th tip is to have someone that can help you. So on backyard ultra, it's really good if you have someone that can help you just organize and give you food and give you water and everything when you are running. It's always good to have someone there. And if you're running a normal ultra, then you can have someone that can help you in the start and get everything together, and then pick you up in the end, because I think that you should not like drive after an ultra or anything, because that would be like not a good idea, especially if you're really tired, and most people are really tired after an ultra. So this is the 9th tip. Don't tell anyone that you're tired. This is especially if there's a backyard ultra, because then the winner is running 1 loop more than the other ones. So don't tell them that you're tired, because then it's just about who has the best mindset. You say, oh, I'm so tired, then they're like, okay, I can go 1 round more than her because I'm not that tired, or she's already tired, so I can beat her. I learned that from my last ultra. I think if I wouldn't tell the winner that I was tired, maybe I could win. So don't tell them that you're tired if you want to win, okay? The 10th tip is that if you're just running an ultra because it is fun, then I think you should stop running before you crash. I have always stopped 1 loop before I get too tired, so when I feel like it's not fun anymore, then I stop, because if I go for Like, my body could do a few more loops, but then I think that I would destroy my training for the next week, and if I'm stopping, then I can train as I used to after a few days. If I stop early enough, then I don't need as much rest as if I would have run like 6 kilometers more. So it's a big difference there where you cross the line, and it's like a line that you cross, and if you cross that line, then you have to rest really much after that. I don't know how to explain it, but maybe you understand what I mean. I know there's a line, I can feel it. I can feel like if I run one more loop, then I'm going to be dead. Like, I think maybe if you have run an ultra, then you know what I mean. But yeah, there's a line that you should not cross. Maybe if you're an elite runner or something, to push the line, that's the thing you do. But I'm not doing that. So if you're just doing it for fun and you just want to have the experience from it, and if you want to be able to do stuff the next days, then stop before you cross the line. Like I said, I've just run I think 4 or 5, or I've just run a few ultras, but these are my tips. So I hope you find it fun. If you're running an ultra, maybe you can use some of these tips. If you're not, then maybe you found it fun anyway to take a small step into this crazy sport that ultra running is. Hey bird!